It seems like video game movies these days can't simply catch a break, as the latest video game adaptation, Warcraft the Beginning, based off the game with the same name, has had its first few reviews released, and it doesn't look good for the video game movie because Warcraft the Beginning sits at a 40% rotten rating on the critic aggregate website Rotten Tomatoes. Granted, only 5 reviews have appeared on the site so far, but these reviews are truly damaging to this latest video game blockbuster. As Hollywood Reporter's Sherry Linden states, imagine Battlefield Earth without the veer or the unintentional comedy, which means clearly it's not as bad as Battlefield Earth, but it's close, as Hollywood Reporter critic Sherry Linden. Even just to compare to Battlefield Earth really paints a bad quality picture for this upcoming video game adaptation. And not only that, Crave Online's critic says unconvincing and generic, with nothing to compare to either the dramatic heft of Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy or the raunchy and gore of Game of Thrones. Therefore, it's basically just a generic visual effects style movie he kind of expands on, and that it's nowhere near the quality that it should be, such as fantasy movies of the Lord of the Rings and even the hit fantasy show Game of Thrones. So it's not looking good for this latest video game movie. It doesn't seem like video game movies are working at the cinema still these days. And also, what's interesting about this 40% Rotten Tomatoes for Warcraft the Beginning and these critic reviews, reading them, it really paints a negative picture for the movie, which I feel audiences will pick up and choose not to see this movie, because there's so many blockbusters coming out, particularly in June when this drops. We have Turtles, we have Star Trek Beyond, we have Ghostbusters. There's many more blockbusters people might pay to see over this movie, and also people not that familiar with the Warcraft game, but only the gamers. Therefore, I feel like this movie is only aimed at the gamers and hasn't done anything to get interest from that audience, and I feel like that's going to be the problem. And I feel like these critic reviews are just going to alienate that audience even more and really make their minds up in actually deciding not to even give this movie a try at cinemas. With a hefty budget of 160 million, this movie looks to bomb unless these critic reviews improve in the coming weeks as we get closer to the release date of Warcraft the Beginning. So love to hear your opinion on the first wave of reviews for Warcraft the Beginning. Are you still looking forward to this video game movie, or are you now persuaded by the critics that this is clearly not a movie worth seeing? And also, I would love to hear your comments. Do you think it will bomb at the box office? Because clearly they haven't done anything to kind of get that normal movie going audience to kind of go, I'll see Warcraft the Beginning. And also, please click that subscribe button to join Nerd Source and support it, and even give this a video a like if you want to, of course, and generally like the video. As always, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.